And we're back. Welcome to Keys' World Collections. I am Keys' World, and I'm glad that you guys are here joining me with this review. It is not an unboxing because it was unboxed while I was in Korea. Shout out to my wife Bree and her cousin Misty, because without them, it wouldn't have happened. Now, I also want to give a shout out to Astro. His link to his channel will be in the description below, because I'm not about to sit up here and butcher it. But he does unboxings, he does lives, and real cool dude. Now, back to the statue. I'm a little rusty. I have a new mic, guys, so if it's not coming off well, just let me know. But I want to say, man, this statue is amazing. It's presence. I know everybody wants to say presence, but man, presence is great. Colors, they pop enough, especially if you have a light on it. If you don't have light on it, it does look a little dull, but we'll get into that when it comes to the close-up 360s. Right now, I just want to say my overall thoughts. Overall, I like it. I'm not really trying to collect movie pieces, but I needed a Darksied. I didn't like how small Sideshows was. And this guy, hey, he gives a run for the money for any type of statue in size. I'll be honest with you. He is huge. Now, overall, just first glance, first looking at it, love it. Love what Queen Studios did. There's some few things that I didn't love, but we'll get more into that with the close-ups, all right? Now, with this video, it's not an unboxing. It is a review, so we're just going to get down to close-up 360s, giving you my initial thoughts, giving you what I thought now that I have it in hand and I get to see it in person, and we're just going to be here for a good time. So until then, I bid you farewell. Let's get into these close 60s, and I'm not ever going to say this year and next year is no more. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, you will subscribe, I guarantee it. If you don't like it, well, I'm sorry I couldn't just hit the right spot for you, man. Alright, but until then, let's go. Alright, now we're back here up with the close-ups. I'm sorry if the camera's a little shaky. It was hard doing it without my stability tripod thing, but I got the best that I could. Now, going in, you see these close-up. Queen Studios did really well with the detail, guys. I have to say, this is probably my most detailed statue besides my XM Doomsday. And let me tell you, that Doomsday has a lot of detail in it as well. But this Darksied, look, he looks just like the Zack Synder movie, all right? His skin, this paint app is a little on the lighter side than what the movie was. He was a darker gray, but that's not stopping me. I love it, and I can't say that too many bad things about it, honestly. Now, don't get me wrong, there are things that I don't like, but just to hit a few positives, I do like it looks like a metal material on his chest. It's not real metal, but it just looks like it, you know? It actually looks like armor. I love it. I do like how his fingernails are darker gray. I love the Captain Morgan pose that he has. I know it's been done a bunch, but it's like victorious, you know. The only thing is, in this scene in the movie, he didn't have this spear, and I don't even like the spear, to be honest. They could have did without it, but you know, these statue companies, they're gonna add stuff that don't need to be added, and when things do need to be added, they ain't gonna add it. So can't really argue too much about it. But man, this statue, it hits a lot of notes more than it misses. And I think it just goes really well for it. Like, look at that. You have amazing paint app on the body and armor, and then it gets to that spear. It's kind of lackluster. Alright guys, and now this is where we come into our negatives. Now, the detail on Steppenwolf is alright. It's nothing to go home about. I think they could have did a lot better with the paint app, honestly. They could have did a lot better with the detailing in them. Look at the ankle of Darksied. You have that chainmail there that looks amazing. His boots even look amazing. And then when you get down to Steppenwolf, it just doesn't look good compared to Darksied. It doesn't look good. His eyes do not look good. They don't look painted right. His teeth do not look good. It's just very lackluster on Queen Studios to even put this out looking like this. I'm gonna be honest. Again, Darksied looks amazing, but then you get down here and it's just like, what happened? You know, it's just, you could tell it wasn't the same effort put in, but that's okay. You know, it doesn't kill the statue for me at all. I'll say it again, it doesn't kill the statue for me. Now, going up, the whole armor just looks amazing. I can't say enough about it. The blood swipes on his forehead could be done better. His skin is not this bright. My recording lights are very bright. Next time I'll just turn the exposure down a little bit. but I'll say it again, his skin is not that bright. Now, going into that right shoulder where the god of war, forgot his name, but stabbed him or sliced him, look at the detail in that. That is crazy, guys. Queen Studios did amazing with this when it comes to Darkseid himself. Like, look at the detail on the shoulder, the skin. Amazing. Now, this is part of the video where I give you guys my close-up 360s. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't want to risk, you know, the juggling of the camera because I don't have the correct tripod, but I'll still give you those 360s just so you can see him in his full glory. Overall thoughts, first initial thoughts about this when I first saw it was, man, he's huge, like tall wise, height wise, it was just like something crazy, like my Ghost Rider you see in the back. He is taller than that Ghost Rider. So that's just some perspective if you guys ever wanted to get this piece or thinking about it, whatever the case may be. He's not that heavy. I was able to pick him up and put him on the table pretty easy, so no complaint there. Initial paint apps I thought were really good. I thought his skin was a little bit lighter than the movie, but it is a lot darker than what you see on the camera. Like, once again, my recording lights are very bright. They're new, so unused, so take that into account. Now, the spear, paint app on the spear could be a lot better. They could have added a better glowing effect to it. It looks pretty bright right now because I have those bright ass lights on it. But you get down to the base. Base is alright. I'm cool with like the plain base, but the Steppenwolf was a very letdown to me. The blood is cool. That fills up the Omega sign. So overall, out of 5, I'm gonna give this statue maybe about a 3.2, 3.1. Nothing to write home about, but it is something cool to have in your collection. Now, it does have a few negatives to bring it down, but I'll let you guys decide, alright? Well, that's my channel. Hope you guys check out the next video. Alright, peace.
I'm trying.